Hello, YouTube. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is Keith Kevin Kent. I'm Kevin. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. We've been doing this for a while, you and I. For more than a year, we've been doing every single day the pocket dump deconstruction, where we talk about what's in my pockets, what's making me happy today. Yeah, I carry 3 knives. Three. One is on a keychain. Let me just tell you, my keychain knife is my keychain. I only carry one silver loop and 3 keys on it. Yep, not a spinner, not a can opener, anything. Just one knife on it. I have a medium knife too, and then a bigger knife. And guess what? I just like carrying a bunch of knives. That's it. I fill my pockets with them. I have a pretty good collection, and I like to take the knives out for a breather. So we talk about the choices that I made, and that's what the pocket dump deconstruction is all about. We do it every day. We get to talk about my watches. Today it's the Tighe chronograph, my cigars. Hold on. At the end of every day, I smoke a cigar. I've been on a roll with Cuban cigars lately, really loving them. Lately, for over a year. And man, the Cohiba is just wonderful. What I do is I take my Cuban cigar and I smoke it at the end of a day. And I take it with some booze. This is Macallan 12. I do carry a flask every day. I only drink it after work. Usually, if I haven't shared it with someone and I still have it at home, I start my drinks with what's in the flask. That's called a helping hand from me, because I know I will drink. So as you get older, you use little things to fool yourself. So I always start with a flask, even on the weekend. And let me just tell you something. Macallan single malt scotch, I don't care if it's been in a flask or not. It's just wonderful. Add that with a Cohiba. And then here's the big thing. Here's what makes it special at the end of the day. I turn off all my social media and it's just me, the booze, and a cigar, and my thoughts. Yeah, that's scary. But it really helps a lot. And I always recommend it to people. Just be selfish for a couple of minutes. You don't have to smoke a cigar or drink booze to do that. But just spend some time on yourself. This is one of my vintage Coach wallets. Man, I went crazy with Coach when I was a consultant. I've got Coach everything. The coin today is a pretty cool coin from the U.S. Mint. It's a coin from 2015. The U.S. Marshals. It's celebrating the new U.S. Marshals. I actually like the back of the coin better than the front with that U.S. Marshal star badge. That is my lucky coin for today. I always carry a lucky coin. My grandfather always carried a silver dollar. Always. And that's what I remember about him. I remember a lot about him. Big gun guy. So is my father and uncles. My Keith Kevin Ken, that's I'm Kevin. My oldest Keith, my youngest Ken. Ken's a big gun guy too. I'm not. I'm a knife guy. Really loving knives. Of course, the field notes and the Roadie. I think the Roadie as a nice modern day pen knife is just something that's hit out of the park. Oh, by the way, this is Saturday, April 1st, 2017. This is not an April Fool's Day. We're definitely doing this every day. We have a big playlist of all of the knives. I give the day just to let you know that we do the pocket dump deconstruction every single day. Again, Saturday, April Fool's Day, 2017. Going back to the Roadie, it comes in 5 different colors. Has FRN scales. It's blue, orange, red, black, and gray. Just nice, smooth FRN scales. No clip. Just throw it in your pocket. Those FRN scales are super tough. Light as well. Just a nice little slip joint. It does not lock, but like almost all of the Spyderco slip joints, non-locking knives, you just put your finger there at the forward choil. They have a little jimping as well there, jimping on the top too. Just in case it slips, your finger is protecting you. Just a real nice knife. Really, really, really light. 2.1 inch blade. N690 steel. Let me just tell you something. This is nice. 2.1 inch blade, but really, after you take off the choil, which is all blade, all steel pretty much, 1.7 inch of it is edge. Spyderco has this. It's great for the European markets that don't allow locking knives. It has a wonderful half stop. Most modern, the good. I've actually had some excellent knives that are slip joints that don't have this, but I love that half stop right there. Yeah, it stops just enough. You could push through it, but it's an obvious stop, and it's there just to tell you, move your fingers before we chop them off. Just really nice. Nice little lanyard hole. I think this is the perfect, of course, for me, it's for my loop. I think it's a perfect knife to throw in your purse, throw in your pocket. Of course, like most Spyderco knives, it comes very sharp out of the box. You see that little hump? Yeah, Spyderco couldn't resist a hump, huh? No, what Spyderco did was, instead of the usual nail nick that we all grew up with, in fact, even my new custom knives have nail nicks. Instead, they put a little divot at the head on both sides. You just pinch and open. Nice semi-strong spring to keep it open. Nice detent. Just a good knife, period. That's the Roadie. The middle knife is the Chris Reeve small Sebenza 21 with the Gabon ebony inlay. 2 wooden inlays on top of a shiny titanium. 2 on the show side, 1 on the back, of course, as I always know, because I just like it. Here's a showpiece with all that shiny titanium, and then you keep the workspace, the lock and the clip raw. I always like that. 2.9 inch blade, just a perfect, for me, I like smaller knives, so it's a perfect knife, just a hard worker. But when I put that ladder Damascus on it, we're talking beautiful, right? Gentleman's folder, they can do a lot of work, big time work. Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21 with ladder Damascus, Gabon ebony inlays on top of that titanium with that Chris Reeve integral lock. Just a perfect knife. Listen, so smooth, just smooth. Love my Chris Reeves. You want to see my Chris Reeve knife collection? I have all of them on the playlist. Yeah, I'm a little fanatical about my Chris Reeve knives and my Spydercos. Chris Reeve knives, over 56 of them. Here's one of my newer knives from Spyderco, just released 2017, one of their new releases. It's the Spyderco Dialara 3. I actually have 2 of the original Dialaras. A lot fatter, harder to put in your pocket. This is a nice, slim, better version of the knife. Black G10. It has the same lock that the original had, the ball bearing lock. And with that ball bearing lock, you get great action. Look at that. Just great action. Man. 3.4 inch blade, S30V steel. Just a wonderful knife. I love that they have the wire clip. It's not as deep carry as it usually is, but it's a nice clip. Really is. Both right and left hand tip up only. Look, it just fits the hand nice. For a bigger knife, it carries real nice. Stainless steel liners. Again, one of the new ones, just out from Spyderco in 2017, is the Dialara. The knife that got away, man, I'm loving my Skinner. You know what happens? I do these every single day. I carry so many different combinations of the knives that got away. I forget the last time I carried this. I don't care if it was yesterday or 9 months ago. I always hate leaving it in the case. I really like this Skinner. The action both ways. Flips like a dream for the Hinderer. And man, it just floats down. It's a wonderful knife. Probably because of this thick stock, right? Look at that stock. S35 VN steel. So this is the Hinderer XM18. It's the Skinner. And it is a really nice knife. I love that red or burgundy G10. Of course, the titanium and the see-through construction. Man. If you haven't had a Hinderer, try one. You need to pick it up and play with it. Big knife, work knife. I decided to go with the new Spyderco instead, the Dialara 3. But man, I always love my Skinner. 3.5 inches, S35 VN steel. And of course, on Saturdays and Sundays, I go down to my front desk in the mailroom. And I always take a knife for the guys down there. We've been doing that for more than half a year now. Saturdays, I always get a big box or several big boxes from Amazon. I time it that way. So then I go in. They will not deliver it at the desk. They say, go back to the mailroom, guys, in my complex. And I do. They look forward to the big knives. Knives that I usually don't carry, but I love. And then we sit, tell a bunch of lies like men do, and cut up boxes. This right here is one of the Spydercos from 2016. If you want to see all the Spyderco folding knives from 2016, check out. I have a video because I made a point to buy all the folding knives I could in 2016, which were pretty much all of them. This is the Tighe stick. It takes after the Brian Tighe really did the design. It's based on his custom knives. Of course, he doesn't have the big Spidey hump on his custom knives, but they look just like this. Wonderful grind on this long blade. 3.9 inch blade. Man, the guys went crazy on this. 3.9 inch blade. Saber ground. Sorry about that, you guys. Saber ground. That Tanto blade. Man. Fat Michelin Man hands, but man, it feels good. Pure titanium, all titanium. I love the work that they've done on the handle. I really love that work. Gives you a good grip too. Looks great too. All that titanium. The Chris Reeve integral frame lock. You only get right and left tip down. I like tip up carry, but I've never not buy it. That doesn't stop me from buying a knife that I want. It's only tipped down because of the swoop, the curves at the end of this. Has a lanyard hole, see-through construction. It feels great in the hand. I've never had the opportunity to own one of the customs. I've on several occasions almost pulled the trigger on one. I usually like smaller knives, so this is a bigger knife. The guys downstairs love them big, and they love this knife. Man, we had fun with it. That, my friends, is the knife that we had fun with in the mailroom today. That's the Spyderco Tighe stick, 3.9 inch S90V steel. man, just total is 9.2 inches. It's a beast, and it's so well done. That's it. That's the pocket dump deconstruction on this Saturday, April 1st. No April Fools. Hey, if you like it, thumb it up. Let me know that you're enjoying this after a year or so. Bunch of playlists on this channel. Don't forget to share it. Let people know that we're out here. Hit that subscribe button. We're still trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. And turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the videos. Hey, catch the knife of the day video that I just posted. We're going through the Spydercos, and then we'll go through all of my collection, one knife at a time, one day at a time. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Hey, take good care of yourselves. Goodbye.